let's just get right into it, right? Like, let's just get right into it. Vshojo, you all know of them by now. They all of their talents, a significant amount of money. They are disgusting. Yeah. Vshojo finally released a statement, and we're gonna read it. And the statement got community noted, and the statement, I have a lot of tabs open here that instantly just disproves what he's saying. Let's get into it. Try not to get angry challenge, impossible. Vshojo has failed, and I've mismanaged the company into the situation you're all witnessing. Yeah, you don't say. So today I'm sharing the difficult news that Vshojo is shutting down. I take full responsibility for the decision that led us to this point. How are you taking responsibility, bro? We'll read it all, but where's the responsibility? Did we get to Vay's post yet? No, we read it after. We are reading it after. Well, how? What responsibility? Where is the money? Where is the goddamn money? I've been doing everything I can to fundraise. Right, and right the ship these past 3 months. Fundraise, by the way, I listened to Legal Mindset earlier, means he was looking for, what was it, investors? No, he was trying to find a loan. He was trying to take a loan out, but no one wanted to give him a loan because he was already owing that much money, you know? No one would give him a fucking loan. Either way, and right the ship these past 3 months, but despite my efforts, we are in a worse position and those I care about are now paying the price. Why didn't you just talk to people about this? What he did, he used the talents as cash cows. He used the money of the talents for shit that it wasn't intended for. What are you fucking talking about, brother? And those I care about are now paying the price. I don't know. Didn't really seem like you cared about Silvervale. You called her a disappointment. You called her an inconvenience when she was getting harassed. Excuse you? Over the past few years, we raised around 11 million to pursue a bold talent-first approach in VTubing, prioritizing creators and community over short-term profits. Chat, this part right here. Like, listen to this. Listen to how slimy and disgusting this part is. Prioritizing creators and community over short-term profits to achieve long-term sustainability. Our funding went directly to our creators through generous splits, debut investments, infrastructure, concerts, events, and staffing. All designed to support them. We also wanted talents to own their IP, which we knew was a unique creator-first approach for an agency. But this is so fucking disgusting. Some people have already proven that concerts, like some of the concerts, if not all of them, were paid by the creators' own fucking money. So what are you fucking talking about? Like, the creators, the girls have already come forward and said, we paid this. Like, what? Debut investments, to a degree, I want to believe that it was mismanaged and that he did use the money that he got from the girls to pay staff and what else? I mean, we've talked about the fucking pillars in the Japanese station, right? That shit already costs like 27k per pillar and more. And they got all 7 pillars. Like, why do you need to spend that money on that? Why is it necessary? Generous splits? My fucking ass. However, despite all of our efforts, the business failed to generate the revenue we needed to sustain that model, and eventually we ran out of money. And at that point, you should have talked to people about this. At that point, you should have informed the girls. Like, what the fuck? 27k per pillar per day, true, and they got all pillars and they were there for 7 days. So make the fucking math. I don't know how many pillars it is. I think it's 4, 7, something like that. Like, what the fuck? They were spending over 1 million on advertisement? It's ridiculous. Additionally, I acknowledge that some of the money I spent by the company was raised in connection with talent activity, which I later learned was intended for charitable initiative. He pretends that he knew about this later, which I learned later. instantly disproving Gunrun is lying because on October 11th, 2024, Vshojo issued a press release stating they will donate half of the profits. They got a press one. They got a press statement. Legal mindset. Look at this one. The feds will be looking at this post. Wanna see what it is? You did it, Mouse. October 1st. Words cannot express how I feel, nor can they express my gratitude. Thank you all for so much for the incredible support, and thank you for changing my life. Thank you for being the best community in the universe. We dream big and we did it. This is something else, but... this is also something else. Later learned was intended for charitable initiative, lol. Another corporate non-apology. Even the line about generous splits and wanting talents to own their IP just screams, you should be thanking me. Legit, that's what it is. Like, but we were such a good company. Thank you, Most Gunrun reposted. The Cycleton. 1 million. Tiltify. Gunrun. And there was one more. This one. Which I later learned was intended for charitable initiative. Oh, is this you retweeting Ludwig on September 30th, 2024? A tweet that clearly states Iron Mouse was donating half of her subathon revenue to charity. Oh, this you? Bitch, where's the later? Gunrun repeating Ludwig. Iron Mouse just blew past my old Twitch sub record and still has another day to break Kai's record. I've seen some weird people flame her on Twitter the past couple weeks, but I hope she shares the all-time sub record. She's a great streamer, has one of the best stories on Twitch, and is also donating half the money raised to charity. Go Iron Mouse! So, when was later? When exactly was later? When was later? This pisses me off, as it should, because this is disgusting behavior. We should not let this go just unpunished, you know? Like, haven't been punished by law. At the time, we were working hard to raise additional investment capital to cover our costs, and firmly believed, based on the information available to us, that we would be able to do so and cover all expenses. We were unsuccessful in our fundraising efforts. I made the decision to pursue funding, and I own its consequences. I am deeply sorry to all the talent, staff, friends, and community members who believed in our brand. You did not deserve this. This is the only thing that's true. They did not deserve this. No one did. No one fucking did. And Gunrun is trying to, like, be the big bad guy. Like, definitely. Like, there's some shit coming out about the COO and all the other guys, right? The co-founders and who the fuck not. There's like more and more shit coming out every single fucking day. And it's disgusting. Please forgive him, guys, he has dementia. I forgot. The fortune freak? Yeah, something about that. We're still gonna look at the vase stuff, right? This is just disgusting. This just reminds me of the meme from South Park. CEO laying naked on a carpet and saying, sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. We didn't mean to drill a fucking hole into whatever and let a fucking eldritch beast run across the world.
Into the moon, by the way.
Oh, into the moon, yeah. They DP'd the moon. Bro, I love South Park. Well, sorry. Sorry.
Seems like the oil rig company drilled a hole into another fucking dimension.
Nah, this reminds me of the South Park banking. That's also true. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. We didn't mean to take advantage of our talents. We're sorry. We're sorry. My god, man. My fucking god. It's disgusting behavior. Either way, here's even more. Justin claims that's Gunrun, to not know the purpose of the funds, but he personally congratulated Iron Mouse on the completion of a charity fundraising event and reposted Ludwig directly mentioning that half the funds would go to charity. I guess that's the ones we were looking at already. Yeah, you did it, Mouse. This is an archive. Here, Pork. They archived the post so he can't run away from it. That's funny. Fuck him. He can't just delete it. Yeah, that's the, that one. Archived. Polygon. Iron Mouse is now the most subscribed to channel on Twitch ever. Like, there it is. Yeah, that's all the things we were talking about, man. Let's quickly look at what the talent said. You broke my heart, my spirit, and my trust. Vshojo didn't just fail. Many staff and leadership failed Vshojo. Instead of using talent money on operating costs, the company should have shut down. True, they should have. Or at least informed us, but you used us as cash cows to keep things afloat while keeping us in the dark.
US citizens can report financial crimes to FinCEN.
I hope they do. You've made it abundantly clear. Oh, sorry. You chose to keep the expensive sinking ship going and felt that it was fine to keep paying out to staff you were friends with instead of putting talent first. You've made it abundantly clear that you are okay with prioritizing the debts owed to the talents who made this company what it is. While saying you will take full responsibility is the correct thing to do, I also think there are many others in the company without the same positive intent as conveyed in this message. In every leadership or staff call I had, you sat back and didn't say much, while you had other staff members that were clearly the ones doing the actual work be the ones to speak. So, very incompetent. We know which leadership worked on our contracts. We know which leadership constantly sat in VC playing games with staff instead of working on time-sensitive tasks for our events and debuts. We know which staff consistently leaked information about talents. As the CEO, you are the final check, yes. But this means that all checks before you fail too. Giga is Omega-based, man. Giga-based. Man, I love her. Man, I fucking love Giga. Hey, Kat, how you doing, man? How you doing? Let's see what Henya said. I had a wonderful time while I was in there, so because of that, it hurts my heart a lot. My community and my friends don't deserve this. I don't expect you to do anything at this point. Just please don't do this ever again to anyone. She's so sweet, man. Then try us one. I've been trying to figure out what to say. Why did you keep dodging my messages and concerns when I wanted to do one-on-ones? You kept dodging, or you gave me a short corporate answer. Even when I was under immense pressure from the community for answers about the auditions and I pleaded for a statement by your PR team, you told me it wasn't needed. You made a tiny video instead, looking like you were hurt and upset, saying sorry, instead of meeting me one-on-one for my concerns, and I was left crying and frustrated, but like a fucking dog, I went back and happy to even get something from you, cause oh man, boss actually answered me. Man. You wanted one oops. Where did it go? You wanted one finally when you knew everything was crashing around you. Then debuting new talents and such, even after the community kept asking about it and kept waving it off and letting me take the punches. I smiled. I fucking brushed it off and kept pushing the company cause I was hopeful for new talent and bringing new people to help. Instead, I find you were hiring people without input and poaching without even the idea of truly helping them, other than the financial gain. I believe this is referring to how he tried to actually make a proper, like a generation of VTubers of ex-Niji Sanji stuff, because the guy is obsessed. Like, Jesus Christ, man. We didn't even know who you were bringing in. You and the team told us to just take it. You and some people were really ready for me to be thrown under over and over. Even when Amelie joined, I begged you to put out a statement regarding auditions before she announced her debut stream. That's true, because people kept waiting, like, what's happening with the auditions? Did anyone get chosen? What's up? People kept being left in the dark, and as we know now, people did get chosen. But they were left in the dark pretty much too. They kept being brushed off, and they had to pay their own fucking models and their own expenses. Like, disgusting. You gave us the middle finger. Me and Amelie had to put out a statement cause your PR team was unfit for their job. I took it all. Why did we have to say anything at all? Why did I have to keep taking the fucking damage over and over? You were hurting me well before this. You know you have. I've been pushing a company so blindly who didn't even care for me. But I'm an idiot and I kept believing. I was so excited for this. I spent sleepless nights dealing with constant harassment. And you spent money, which you didn't even have, without even warning us on God knows what. And you knew, don't even lie, you knew that the money was for charity and was supposed to be placed to the side to be untouched. Where did the $11 million go in less than 3 years even? What happened to all that money? I'm just really tired from all these years of trying to push for something that kept pushing me to the wolves. I was so stupid, but I was so excited. I really trusted you, we all did. Despite everything, I don't wish you any ill will. I just hope you find some way to make this right. Jesus, man. Jesus Christ, that's a statement and a half. Zen is too nice, yeah. I hope Zen stays friends with Tanya. They're probably all going to stay friends, chat. They're all going to stay friends. Like, unless there was some bad blood in between them already. Why wouldn't they? KoAlan comes in saying, why didn't you just let us know the moment you realized the situation? Why did I get this information 2 weeks ago? Not from the company, but from my homegirls. Why did you lie to the Japanese branch a week ago that everything was good and taken care of? Bro, they even lied to the Japanese branch. Are you for fucking real? How can something be so fucking maliciously be mismanaged? This is fucking so negligent. I fucking can't. This is disgusting. Holy fucking shit. I hope he gets behind bars and never gets to fucking do anything like this ever again, man. Kura, oh, I still don't get it. Oh, Nakasi. I didn't know, I didn't understand. Convenient but despicable words. We trusted you. I feel so hurt and betrayed. From Haruka. Nyanis, so is the COO gonna say anything about this involvement, or is he busy googling how do I renew my law license past the deadline? There it is. There it is. Also, Asmund comes in. So, what about the $500,000 for charity money? Is it going to be donated still, or is it something that needs to be investigated? Not to mention all the unpaid talent fees. For the talent fees, again, I'm shit with the law, right? I'm not very good with, like, legal speech or whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I occasionally watch Legal Mindset, but that's about it, right? So, the talents are most likely independent contractors, meaning that even if he files for bankruptcy, they won't get their money. They are most likely contracted. It's not come out yet, no one has said anything yet, quite yet, but it's heavily, like, suspected, and I do believe it. It's really messed up. It's disgusting behavior. They had a fake lawyer on board pretending to be a lawyer. They're threatening people. They're not arresting, but talking down. It's disgusting. The sad reality is, even if they had money and were able to get it, most of it would end up going towards legal fees trying to get the money. Yeah, true. Not fake, but mostly former. Yeah. Like a former lawyer. Former lawyer. Expired license. It's disgusting, though. It is. I'm glad it's burning to the ground. He's probably running to file for bankruptcy still. I hope he is going to get imprisoned. Like, I hope he spends, like, a good chunk of his life in prison. Like, fuck him, honestly. Honestly. Bankruptcy won't save him. Not for the charity money, yeah? Not with the charity money. And with all the stuff we've seen here. It's proven. Also, the CEO. There's no way, chat. There is 100% no way the CEO doesn't know what it was for. Especially when Mousy did the same thing last year already. When this was her second time doing the same thing. There's no way he didn't know. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Disgusting. Disgusting. God. I'm angry, man. Rare Twitch W, chat. Rare Twitch W. They removed the gun running emote. Yeah. Whatever.